Toreba Haul Part 2!
Well, technically, actually, this is like our 5th or 6th Toreba Haul video.
Well, no, I mean, like, we just did one that was, like, only half of what we had at the time, and this is, like, the second half of it.
But then we got more!
I already opened one of them!
Of course, he couldn't wait again. But, hello, Peekabloos, and welcome to another video. Let's get started on the box he's already opened.
We'll start with the best item in there, of course.
I don't know. It's a pretty good item, but best.
Best girl. Hanamaru.
So as you guys may have noticed, this outfit looks very similar to an outfit worn by a Chica Nesoberry. We got a few videos back that I said was her training outfit, and I was sorely mistaken, and some of you pointed out, and yes, you guys are right, it is her aquarium outfit, and so is this one. It's the unidolized versions of it, which are just super cute and casual, and Hanamaru has this really cute visor with a little dolphin on the top.
Yeah, so, you know, best girl.
Third. She's my third.
Next, we have this Saber Nesoberry.
From today's menu for the Emiya family. So it's just a basic slice of life kind of cooking show. They do give you a few little recipes as like Shiro is cooking the family up. Sometimes some other characters get in on the action, but it's just a very cute anime.
Yeah, very slice of life.
And this is a very cute Nesoberry.
Yeah, look, she got an apron on.
And oh, look at her little shoelace details. That's so cute on her feet. That's so adorable. I love little details like that. Okay, what else do we have?
Last but not least, we have this mommy prize figure.
In a beach outfit.
With a beach ball.
With Bebe on front.
Let's open it up. Here she is out of the box.
She looks very glossy. Like her skin looks like she's rubbed sun tanning lotion and oil all over her.
The ball's a little translucent, which is nice.
It has some details an actual inflatable ball would have, like the little creases and everything. Overall, she does look really good. Her paint job is really nice. A couple of the edges where she's put together looks a little weird and a little creepy. But other than that, she's a really nice prize figure. A really great size too. She's pretty big.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's just crack right into our second box here and see what other prizes we have. And we have another Nesoberry, and this time it is Yoshiko or Yohane in her aquarium outfit. And as you guys can see, her outfit is pretty much identical to Hanamaru's. We have the same polo shirt with the little buttons on the front and the same shorts and little yellow shoes. The only difference really, other than character obviously, is that she does not have the visor, but she still has her cute little like side bun right here. But we have more plushies. Not any more Nesoberries in this one, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna see more. Until then, let's take a peek at Bulbasaur and Charmander. So some of you guys might remember this Bulbasaur from one of our Let's Play videos, and as I said in our last Toreba haul, this one is a lot fuzzier than the one we got last time, and he's also a lot smaller. I don't think I realized the size difference, but he's still so cute, and I feel like he's just more squeezable. He doesn't feel as stiff as the other one. But of course, in that video, you saw us contemplating Charmander as well, and because of the price of the machine, we decided not to go for them. But they had these guys up for a few more days, and I decided I wanted to go for Charmander, and I didn't want to spend any more money. So every single day when I got my free play, I tried him on a ping pong machine, and like on the 3rd or 4th day, I got him. So here's a cute little Charmander, and this one just reminds me of the scene where he's hiding under the leaf, you know, trying to make sure his little tail doesn't go out, and it's just such a cute scene. So I really love this plush, and the two of them together are super adorable.
And they have loops, so if you want to put them on like your like rear view mirror,
Oh, that is so dangerous. Do not do that. I do not recommend it. That's so dangerous. They're so big. And actually it's illegal to do that in some states, including this one. So moving right along, we will check this box out. This one has a lot of goodies, a lot of figures, and a really big plush.
What is that?
He took up almost like more than half of the box. This is Tokage, or the lizard from Sumiko Garashi. And he is tightly packed here. Feels like many layers of plastic. We've got to fluff him up a bit. Oh my god, though. Oh, I love this one. He's so big and fluffy. So this is the like rose fur one because it has the little swirls in the fur. And this was also another free play ping pong win. So again, guys, those ping pong machines, they're all about luck, but if you're patient enough and you can kind of wait for it to fill up, it's a really good way to try and get a free play win. So I really suggest that. But again, looking back at this plush, look at his cute little tail. And again, he has like his felt little spines on the back. And he's just one adorable plushie. And then we are back to figures with a Dragon Ball figure of Vegeta. And this says Super Dragon Ball Heroes version. And it is from Band Presto and is a Crane King. So let's open him up. I'm excited to see what he looks like.
We kind of see what he looks like.
Like in real life. In his mouth it looks like he has a tooth coming through his tongue. Other than the paint slop in his mouth, he does have a little gold fleck on his chest where it's not supposed to be. But I do really like the gold textures on both his armor plate and his shoes. And his hair is this pearly blue color, which adds a lot of dimension and texture to it. And I think they captured Vegeta pretty well. Just his whole facial expression and his like fighting stance. I think it's a good figure. And with our next figure, we are going back to the Fate series, all the way to Fate Apocrypha with Saber of Red, or Mordred.
Definitely not my favorite character from Fate Apocrypha.
We all know it's Astolfo. So let's get her open. And we can see what she looks like. I believe she's going to be much smaller than both Vegeta and Mommy just by looking at the size of her box. Oh! I'm actually really excited about the base on this one.
Why?
Because it's not just a plain black or white base. So as you can see, it's a clear base, but it has a magic circle on it, which is something you're more likely to see with a scale figure. And I just really appreciate that they put extra little details in here because, as you guys see, not a lot of prize figures do that. So she is a little bit bigger than I was anticipating. Still not as big as Mommy, but so far I think maybe her paint job and structure might be the best out of all of them we've opened up so far in this video. She has some good shading on her skin too. It's not just like a glossy texture, kind of like Mommy's. She has some shading where her knees are and also on her very defined flat stomach. And her hair looks really good too. I like her little ponytail, and we've got the little braid on the side. So overall, this is a really nice figure.
Her legs are extremely long though.
They are. She is a tall girl, that's for sure. But this box is not done yet, as we have one last figure, and this time it is Mysterious Heroine X.
She is definitely not a saber.
No, she's an assassin from Fate Grand Order. And her outfit is just so cute. It almost looks like it's a gym outfit.
It is.
And then she just has a really awesome coat on. It's super cute. I'm excited to see her, so let's open her up. And once again, we have a pretty nice base. Not as nice as Saber of Red, but it does have the title of the mobile game, which is what Fate Grand Order is. And then of course we have the figure herself, which comes in 2 separate pieces, and just like the other one, because it's from the same line, the SPM line, she does have a lot of nice detail. And I think really only maybe her scarf gets a little bit out of the lines in a lot of places because of the gold or yellow trim, whatever color you want to call that. I guess it's more yellow, but her sword does look really nice. Maybe a little paint mishaps around there as well. But overall, if you're not like really getting close up on her, she does look pretty good, and her face is pretty nice. But anyways, let's move on because we still have like 4 more boxes to go. More figures and a Nesoberry inside. So first out of this box, we have one of the penguins from Kimono Friends. I just don't remember what kind of penguin this is, but I just love its outfit. The cool like emo hair. We got it side swiped over here to the side. We have these cute little headphones, and then of course it's a little jacket here with a little penguin tail poking out of the bottom. Okay, so let's put you here and check out the other contents inside. This one is heavy.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
Wow, there's some heft to it.
So as you guys can see, this is from SAO, and it is Alice in a wedding dress. And this was another free play win on the ping pong machine. So I'm very super excited about this one. Love it when you get the free play wins. Like who doesn't? Who doesn't want figures or plushies for free? But anyways, let's get it open so we get a better look at this and see how hefty she really is. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of dress. So as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers of dress here. And because it is so big, she doesn't actually come with a base. The edges of the dress will actually keep her standing, but she is not completely solid on the bottom. She does have feet, so she isn't like some weird freakish thing. But even without like a whole solid base here, again, she's really hefty. She's got a lot of details. I can see a little bit of paint mishaps going on around here. Again, this prize figure, gotta think prize figure quality. But as far as a prize figure goes, this is probably one of the most detailed ones I've seen just because there's a lot of dress.
I thought your dress looked better.
Well, I hope so. That's gorgeous. Just stunning.
Alright, and finally, the best figure in the box is Hanamaru.
No, I'll probably give it to you. I think I like Hanamaru more than Alice, but this one we've been trying to get for a really long time. She's been on Toreba for a while, and they keep taking her off, and I think they just keep putting her in the hardest machines. I swear they don't want to give her up, but we enjoy it.
Yep. Cutter.
Cutter.
Ooh.
So at first the base looked like it was going to be a plain black base with the title on it, but it's actually pretty cool. So not only do we have the inscription of Hanamaru's name, it's also this frosty blackish gray base. So I think figure companies are finally starting to step up their game when it comes to prize figures.
Here she is, looking very cute and adorable. There's like a little imperfections, but you know, prize figure.
The theme of today's video.
But overall, I'm very satisfied.
She has a lot of details. There's a lot of frills in her dress. There's a lot of bows, the buckles on her shoes. So there's a lot of nice details on there. Just the execution of some of them isn't great, and we just notice on the back of her dress there's sort of a glue glob that we're gonna try to get rid of. Well, hopefully it doesn't take off paint when we try to remove it.
Oh yeah.
But luckily it is in the back, so it's not something you're just gonna see while she's on display.
Yeah.
But we still got more to go, so let's see what's in this one. Honestly, guys, at this point, other than this one Nesoberry I've been waiting to try to find in one of these boxes, I don't remember what's in here. But we will see what's in this box.
Best thing.
Nyonko Sensei! And what's that? This box is completely foreign to me. Oh my gosh, there's more on the bottom. So let's start off with the giant cat head in the room here.
Don't we have one of those already?
We do not have a cat head Nyonko Sensei, but we do have a couple plushes of Nyonko Sensei because I love him so much. And this was one I had to get. It was not a free play ping pong dropper win, but I think I spent maybe like $5 on it. So still a really good deal, and it's just like larger than my head. Ah! Poor Nyonko Sensei. I'm gonna have to put him away from you. No.
Within arm's reach.
No. Let's see what else we have in here. So then I got this tiny little pillow, and if I'm remembering correctly, I think this was a free play win because somebody just kind of left her there in this really easy position, as you guys can see. And as you can see, it is Mitsuru from Persona 3, or in this case, Dancing Moonlight, because it is from the rhythm game version. And I knew it was going to be a small pillow, but honestly, this is really tiny and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's like a pillow for our plushies. And with that, let's check out the next item. We have another pillow, but this time it's people size. This is a Splatoon 2 pillow, and they had two different versions of this, and this is the more colorful, vibrant one. The other one was a little bit, it had more muted tones on it, but this one was in a double bar machine, and everyone was trying this. I was waiting in line, and I think I spent like maybe $5 because everyone was kind of pushing it down because, as you can see, it is very big, and I finally just like hit the right point and I won it. And lastly, we have another figure. This time it is Miyamoto Musashi from Fate Grand Order.
If he was gender bent into a girl.
It is a Saber class servant, and you know what? I think we tried to win this one in Japan. But let's open this up now. Gigantic box, itty bitty figure. But the figure more than makes up for it. She has so many details, and she was a little bit tricky to put together. All of her swords and sheaths and everything were separate, so we had to stick them all in place. She's got a lot of little like flowered branches painted on her, and a lot of sort of crisscross border designs all over her boots and her outfit and gloves and everything like that. And for the most part, they're really well done. But when she is all together, she looks so good.
Alright, so for our very first big box.
I don't know what's in here. Here, let me just get this edge for you because it's so big.
Yeah.
And then you can get the rest of the box.
I'll get the rest.
Okay.
Alright, first we have is, you know, this is also a pretty hefty prize figure.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. They just like giving Alice these really complicated, like, frilly dresses, apparently. Because, once again, this is Alice from SAO. So let's get her open and see what she looks like. So once again, she does not come with a base because she has another large frilly dress. And she's also sitting down this time. I don't know if I'm going to show you the bottom again. She has all of her legs and everything, but this one is just so much more upskirt. So much more upskirt on this one. But I am really impressed with her. Her dress isn't just sort of like a plain smooth fabric. Like, obviously it has the wrinkles and the shading that you see a lot, but this one is very textured. It kind of gives you that sort of like old thick quality fabric. It almost looks like a burlap sack, but obviously she wasn't wearing a burlap sack. So she's another really impressive figure. I'm very happy with her. Seeing how she was a little bit of work to get, because it was on one of those teeter-totter machines. That's what I like to call them.
See what we got next.
Sakura plushies?
I don't know what this is.
It's a cat bun.
A cat bun?
There's a more official name and I've already forgotten it. But yeah, Yeah, you know, it's like a little meat bun or something, but a cat. I do really like the little brooch thing that it has going on here. There's little sakura flowers in it, and it is really super soft and kind of squishy. So it's really cute. A lot of fun to play this one too. It just kind of went boop off the side once I finally wiggled it off. Has a cute little tail too. Can't forget the tail.
What's this?
What's what? I think it's like back legs or something.
Oh, okay.
I think the idea of this is that it's, you know how cats can just get into like weird shapes and balls and stuff, but it's shaped itself into like a meat bun. So,
okay. Alright.
if that's not the lure of it, then it definitely is now because I say so.
And finally, what do we have here?
Mama Shiba! It's a Sakura version of Mama Shiba. And we actually got last year's version when we were in Japan. It was the orange type coloring, but this year they decided to make them mostly all pink. I think there was a white version as well, but they definitely went with gradients of pink. And the one we actually won last year too had the same exact little like sakura flower petal hair clip brooch thing as well. So it's like we got the same version. But when I was playing this one too, it was a push claw type, and I started all the way at the beginning. I actually got kicked out, but nobody wanted to really play her, so I got back in and I continued with it. And the trick with this one was actually pulling her over by the tail. It was super easy to get it that way. I think maybe 5-10 turns top if you're starting right from the beginning. And the next day I saw it in the same machine, and they wrapped her up so tight in plastic you could not grab onto the tail. So they definitely caught on to the trick there and nerfed the machine. And now we've come to the end of the video with our very last giant box. So without further ado, let's just open this up. Yes! Little peek for you guys. So we have another cat, but this one is super mochi. It is like so stretchy and so huggable and pretty cute, I gotta say. I love this like mochi texture. You just can like totally squish it up into a ball. I did start playing after someone else. They kind of just gave up, and took me a couple of tries or so, but oh my gosh, there is a pink butthole. And of course, we got more Nesso berries and more Fate all rolled into one with Ryder. Now if I remember this win correctly, someone left her near the edge, and I kind of just had to take a couple of tries to get my bearings and then boop her right in. And of course she has super long hair, so I think this is our Nesso berry with the longest hair. Like this goes past her feet.
And even though, you know, she does have her eyes covered right now, she does have her eyes underneath.
She does have eyes, not like that moves or anything like that.
No,
but
she does have...
She has her eyes.
Yeah.
Which is nice, because I always like it when they add the little extras underneath, because even though you can't see them most of the time, the details are there. We have one more figure to open up here, and I'm really excited. We've gotten quite a lot of figures this time around, and this one of course is Lelouch from Code Geass. So let's open him up and take a peek. Okay, so let me just pop both of his legs on. I don't think I've ever gotten a prize figure with like the legs not already attached, or feet, I guess I should say feet. But there he is. He is really tall. He's got some legs on him too. Again, prize figure quality. We have a little bit of paint mishaps, but for the most part, he looks really good. The flow of his cape is really nice. I love the two like pieces around his face. It just gives more dimension, and he just looks good, okay? And now we've come to the moment I've been waiting for this whole video, and it just so happened that she was in the very, very last box that we opened. Did not plan this, but now I have Best Girl!
Not Best Girl.
Totally Best Girl. So now we have 4 of the 9 girls in their aquarium outfits, and there's not too much more to say about her because you've already seen this like 3 times. She does have different color shoes that makes her stand out from the other 2 girls that we've opened up, and of course she has her signature ponytail, but other than that, pretty much the same. But yeah, that's our Toreba haul this time around. Hope you guys all enjoyed. If you got any cool prizes or awesome wins, let us know about them in the comments down below, and we'll see you next time. Bye, Peekaboos! You're making it really hard for me to show these boxes here.
Well, I gotta keep them all. What are you doing?
I don't know. There's too many Nutso berries everywhere.
Well, like...
Adorable Charmander plush. I think it's a good pick. She has been on Toreba.
Looking here, looking. This is here. She is.
Start over. Yeah, that's it. All of our coughing.